Hi, my name's Dunstan. I'm here to tell you about the fantastic new range of JK bass amplifiers. First of all, I'm going to focus in on the 100 watt valve amplifier head, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about the 15-inch cab that comes along with it. But before I do that, let me tell you about JK themselves. Founded in 1984, first of all, they were specialists in developing and redeveloping well-known brands on behalf of discerning musicians. After that, they started developing their own brand themselves, and here we are today with some of the best equipment I've ever played on. So let's focus in, first of all, on the 100 watt amp head. So this 100 watt valve amplifier is pure valve. There is no hybrid here. This is old school technology brought to the modern age. What is fantastic about this amplifier is that it can give you a fantastic range of different sounds, from the tonality of a passive bass, say you wanted to get a precision sound, right through to an attacky active sound. There's nothing that this amplifier cannot do. What is also wonderful about it is that you can actually trim the tones and the flavors of the sound that you can get. I'll show you how this can play. So I've got my bass set to a standard trim. Nothing is being pushed on bass or treble, and I'm playing actively at the moment. This particular bass is a 5-string, so you're going to get lots of bottom end, but it's also got a mix of a jazz bass feel and traditional P bass feel as well. So what I'm going to show you is a blend of different sounds you can get from here. And also I'll show you how you can control those blends using the head itself. So that's it, set to a kind of a tacky, growly sound. But if we trim it right back using the tone, this is setting 1. This has a much lighter and brighter feel to it. But then you can start adding a bit more effect, a bit more oomph to it. And as you go through the range of different tone patches, you can really feel that suddenly the lower end is really beginning to lift up whilst still retaining that mid-range punch. And actually that really helps with slap as well. And as we keep going through the range, and they go all the way up, you can see it's getting much, much thicker. And actually in a live setting, this will really make the room shake. So that's using the tone patterns that you've got here, but actually you can start playing around with different flavors. So if you wanted to go onto an active setting, a passive setting, you simply put it into the high input here, switch yourself back on and make sure I'm on passive, and then if you wanted to sound a little bit more like Jaco Pastorius, or if you wanted to go for a more traditional bluesy precision sound, so you can really get lots and lots of different flavors and effects from this amplifier. And what is really fantastic is actually supported by this cabinet as well. Made from Baltic birch, this fantastic cab has a Fatal Pro 15-inch speaker that handles 400 watts at 8 ohms. It also has a tweeter, so they actually get a blend of good mid and bass with some really fantastic top end. Using the tweeter dial, you can also trim how much tweeter you actually want within the mix. So you can either have a really attacky top end, or you can actually blend it through or switch it off completely. It really means that this cabinet, matched with this head, is a fantastic combination. So thanks very much for listening and watching, and I hope you've really enjoyed this video, and go out and buy a JK amplifier. Thanks very much.